I don't have the energy that I used to. In high school, I played sports and I was pretty active. And then, even in college, when I was at UConn, I was making my friend Sean get up with me at 6 a.m. every morning so that we could go to the campus gym and, work out before it got packed. I love working out, but I haven't done it since, March when I first got sick.
He's lost a lot of weight. You could see that his color is a little unusual. He's itchy. He periodically runs a fever and we have to go to the hospital.
I'm down 30 pounds. I don't have the energy.
He's always been a very busy, very energetic, very athletic kid, and he's not the same person. What's frustrating to me on his behalf is he is at this threshold. He just got his master's. He should be running out there, and he had to take a pause.
We knew at 5 weeks that Will was going to need a transplant sometime. So when it finally came to a head in the last year, say March of last year, that it was going to happen, terrifying, humbling.
I have biliary atresia, so the bile ducts that are connected to the liver, stuff passes through them, bile, but my bile ducts are extremely scarred, so they get infected. And basically what's happening now is that every time that they get infected, they get more scarred. So they get tighter and tighter and tighter. And at this point, nothing can really pass through them. Every time my bile ducts get infected, not only do they get smaller, but then all that backs up into the liver, which, damages the liver more. I also have a very cirrhotic liver, cirrhosis of the liver.
He was sick as a small child. But then really from the time he was 2 or 3 until just the past year, you would have never known that he was ill, that he had a condition.
He was very selfless. He played wide receiver for us to start and defensive end because of his size. The one clip that I will always remember is we're in a tie game with Derby. There's just a few seconds left in the game. Will's playing defensive end for us, and he comes off the edge and sacks the quarterback for Derby, causing a fumble. It allowed us to go into overtime, where we ended up winning the game by 1 point, 41-40.
I don't know if I should admit this on camera, but I played horrible for like 90% of it. I gave up probably 200 rushing yards on my own. It was still scary until we won the game. So it's like, I don't know if we're going to pull this out. But, then we did. And it was just like the greatest relief of all time. I just remember, laughing to myself in the showers. That's definitely a special story.
After you deal with it for a while, you realize that running is not an option. So it's just a matter of dealing with it. And as far as the living donor, our attitude is failure is not an option.
The liver, it's a self-regenerating organ. So they can basically, just cut it in half, give me half, keep the other half in the recipient, and then it just grows back. So we both have essentially full livers, which I think is just an awesome biology thing more than anything else. It's so cool that our bodies can do that. It has to be right for the donor. That's something that they tell us a lot at the hospital, and I think that makes a lot of sense. It's an amazing gift to give somebody, but it has to be a gift, right? Like I would never want somebody to feel pressured into it.
Man, he should just be starting his tomorrow. I just want to get it done for him and get him healthy.
I have no doubt that Will's going to come out of this stronger and live a long life and a very happy one.